Thank y'all for tuning in to another Wisdom City University episode. And today I'm going to present to y'all spirit body difference. What is the difference between the spirit and the body? All right, so let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to check out is the spirit definition. All right, what's the definition of spirit? The definition of spirit is the non-physical part of a person regarded as their true self and as capable of surviving physical death or separation. All right, pay attention, people. Listen to what this just said. It said the non-physical part of a person regarded as their true self and as capable of surviving physical death or separation. All right. The synonym means life force. So everyone has this life force inside. Everyone has this non-physical part of themselves, which is called your true self. All right. The next definition is the non-physical parts of a person manifested as an apparition after death, a ghost, right? Or it could be a shadow, or a presence, or a specter, or a phantom, right? Holy Ghost, whatever, right? So, when we speak of the spirit and we're alive, we definitely know we are speaking of life force, our true self, that's eternal. It does not die. All right? So let's go to the meaning of the flesh definition. All right, and I got to flesh, just so you guys know, through the antonym of spirit. That's why you still see spirit at the top, up here when it says define spirit. I don't know if you can see my arrow or not, but yeah, where it says define spirit, I clicked on the antonym under one of the definitions, and it led me to this definition, right? So the definition is the human body and its physical needs and desires, especially as contrasted with the mind or the soul, right? So key word, especially as contrasted, that means opposite of. Basically it's saying whatever the flesh wants, the spirit or the mind doesn't in most cases, right? But we understand us being human bodies, right? We have physical needs and desires. But in so many cases, we line them against our mind and our soul. You know what I mean? Or we neglect our mind and soul in the pursuit of our physical needs and desires. But in actuality, it takes your mind and your soul to obtain your physical needs and desires. So the idea is not to neglect one over the other, it's to bring them into harmony with one another, having them to work together as partners, okay? Have them to become a part of a union, so to speak, okay? So now, let's move forward to the body definition, all right? So body means the trunk apart from the head and the limbs. Catch that now. It says the trunk apart from the head and the limbs. This is the definition of a body, okay? That's an antonym of spirit. That's why you see spirit at the top. I clicked on the antonym within this meaning, right? And so body means the trunk apart from the head and the limbs. So that means that the head is not a part of your body. All right. So the head serves hierarchy over your body for the ones that can grasp and intake what I'm telling you. Your head is heaven and your body is hell. So you must have your head to have dominion or to exert dominion over your body. That's the true ascension. That's true enlightenment for the ones that are seeking that, to the ones that want to obtain in its highest form. That's the goal, okay? To have your head to control your body. But this, I'm pointing this out just so you know that the body is separate from the head. Okay? So now, since we understand this, we know that each person is made up of the spirit, right? Each person is made up of the spirit and the flesh. So I hope you guys are able to understand what was just presented to you concerning the spirit-body difference. And being able to bring these two together to create a unity or a marriage. All right? So now, let's go ahead and go to where did God rest, right? Let's talk about it. Where did God rest? This is another presentation brought to you by Wisdom Seekers University. And thanks for all that tuned in. So you're going to get 2 for 1. You know, I'm going to go ahead and just knock it out. Boom, boom. Just like that. So where did God rest? That's $1 million question. And it's not going to take long to answer either. So now that we understand what the spirit and the flesh is all about, and we understand that the spirit is the non-physical part of a person, which is your life force, and we know that life is light, and it all comes from God, the Almighty, okay? Let's get into where God rested. What's God's rest? All right. Right now I'm reading out of Genesis 2, verse 1. And it says, the 7th day, God rests, right? It says, thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the 7th day, God ended his work, which he had made. And he rested on the 7th day from all his work, which he had made. And God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work, which God created and made. Okay? So clearly here is telling you the 7th day is the creation of God. The 7th day he sanctified. And the 7th day is where he rested. And he rested inside of everything that he created. Okay? So anything with a life force in it is how I like to sum it up. If it has life in it, it was created by God and for his purpose. All right? As the scriptures tells us, which I can't quote the exact scripture right now, but just look it up. You will find it, I guarantee you. So, for everyone that wants to know where God is and where he rests at, take a look in the mirror, right? Take a look in the mirror and you will see where God is. Take a look in the mirror, ladies and gentlemen. The rest of God is your temple. The rest of God is in your body. So, the sooner you understand this, you will begin to manifest in your life. And you will begin to serve that true purpose you're destined to serve. But if you don't know the Creator is inside of you, how can you manifest in righteousness, in the laws and the commandments, understanding that this judgment is here? God's judgment is here. It's not up there. Your heaven is not up there. Your hell is not down there. Your hell is here. Or your heaven is here. Right? This gives suggestions to this. And this grants the suggestions. So whichever one is the most powerful is the one that will overrule. Is the one that will have the control. So, you know the saying or the cliche, mind over matter, and that I'm the head and not the tail. All these phrases. I'm just trying to give you some insight, right? I know I can't make you accept anything, and that's not my goal. My goal is just to present what it is for me to present, and for the people that want to catch it, they will, right? And I'm just trying to help the one or two that need it. So, with that being said, peace. Thanks for checking me out again. And till next time, stay up.